morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christine Kugler and I'm currently a professional dancer on board Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas in the theater cast. Today's video is going to be about what I realistically spend while living on board a cruise ship. I've never made a video to realistically tell you how much money I would spend in a few given days on board. A big disclaimer, everyone is so different. You could be an avid saver or an avid spender on board. There are definitely extremes of both. But I personally like to stick somewhere in the middle. I don't try to deprive myself of stuff if I want them on board, but I also try not to spend too much money so I can have some savings when I finish the contract. I also want to be very realistic, so because I'm making this video, I'm not going to try to spend less money or more money or anything like that. I'm just genuinely going to take you along on the purchases that I make while I'm on board or maybe off in port in a given week. It's currently 9 a.m. and today I actually already had to spend $3.99 for Wi-Fi. I already had my latest YouTube video scheduled to post this morning, so I logged into Wi-Fi so that I could respond to comments, post it on my Instagram story, and advertise that I had just posted a new video. I try not to buy Wi-Fi every day, but this morning I did need it, and we also get 120 free minutes a week. Mine will renew tomorrow, but I do not have those 120 minutes anymore, so I did have to go buy Wi-Fi this morning. If I had to predict, I think most of my money is going to go to coffee and Wi-Fi, but I guess we'll see how this week goes. If you want to play a little game with me, you can comment right now how much money you think I'm going to spend in the next few days, but if not, then keep watching the video, and it's time for me to go to the cafe. Can I get a hot vanilla chai? Thank you. Done with dance class. Hey guys, just finished hip hop with Steven today. If you guys didn't know, a lot of times we host dance classes between each other for the 270 cast and the theater cast. As artists and movers and performers, it's really refreshing to like take a dance class and choreograph and learn from each other. So we took advantage of that and I went to the hip hop class today. It was so fun. Dance class is of course free on the ship, which is really convenient because if you guys know anything about big cities and taking class and training, it's so expensive. Learning from other performers and learning their style from wherever they are in the world, it's really fun. Typically classes are usually around $20 to $35 and it could be more than that, so taking class from other people that are also professional is really nice that we get to do that for free. Now it's time to take a shower and then I'm heading over to the mess for lunch. I just got back from the mess for lunch, so I'm gonna let you in on the food expenses on board. So technically we really don't have to pay for food on board if we don't want to because the mess is free. And that is the pro and con of the mess, is that the mess is free. Having food that is accessible to us for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at no cost is a great pro, but also with that it means we don't get to cook or control our meals, obviously, and also it depends on the hours that the mess is open. Also, it can very quickly become very repetitive, and again, it's a free cafeteria, so that is its pro and con of it being free. We also have the option to book at specialty restaurants, so Azumi for sushi, Jamie's for Italian. Of course, that means we have to pay, even though we get 20% off as crew, but it is still an expensive meal, so I don't do it very often, usually just on a special occasion. For most meals, day to day, especially here on a sea day, we don't really have any other choice than to eat at the mess. Slop Chest was also open, so I went by there. That's like our little mini crew market, and I was in desperate need of laundry pods, so I was able to get some, which was very convenient, but that means it comes with a price. $8.50 American dollars. That was so expensive. I did need them, so it's good that they were accessible to me, but yeah, a bit more expensive than it would be on land. To be honest, I don't really know what other expenses I would pay today, but I'll let you know if there's any more. It's day 2 of showing you guys how much I spend while I'm living on board. This morning I went to the gym, and the gym for us is free, and then as dancers we're allowed to use the guest gym because there's also a crew gym, but I almost always go to the guest gym. It's a privilege we get because technically in our contract we have to work out 5 hours a week, especially since getting into a routine on board. I've been trying to go almost every day or every other day. As you guys probably know, on land, gym memberships and taking gym classes and things like that could really add up, so I'm very lucky that we don't have to pay any gym membership, so I'm saving money on that while I work out in the gym here on board. Another thing I love to do is to download workout videos, and I can do that because I have YouTube Premium, which is a subscription I pay every month. YouTube Premium is the only subscription that I really pay a month while I'm on board because I don't have Netflix or Hulu or any of those that I usually have when I'm on land. So I do really use my YouTube Premium because I love to download videos. Since we don't have Wi-Fi on board, I'm able to watch those videos while I'm offline. Off the top of my head right now, I can't remember how much YouTube Premium is, but I'll put it on the screen right here. I think it's something like $20, which is quite steep, and it comes out to this amount a week, which I'll add to my total for this little video because I use YouTube Premium a whole bunch. I think I failed to mention this yesterday while I was talking about Wi-Fi. When we buy a Wi-Fi package for $3.99, it gives you 60 minutes that you have to use within 24 hours. So since I bought it just a little over 24 hours ago, those minutes are gone if I haven't used them all up. I wasn't planning to purchase Wi-Fi today, but I've received a photo from my dad, and then one of my best friends sent me a voice note, so I really want to open those, and I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna buy Wi-Fi to respond to them today, or do I just wait till I'm off in port sometime tomorrow afternoon. I think I am just gonna bite the bullet and spend the $4 so I can talk to my family back home, because obviously that's very important to me, and I can also respond to some of your comments that I've been seeing coming in. So yeah, I guess I've decided there's another $4 down the drain for Wi-Fi, of course. Hey bestie, that is so cool that you are now that I want to move to London or Australia. No, it's such a different itinerary because it's like a New Zealand version of like Adel. Maybe like a little bit bigger than Adel because I have like a bookstore and a cafe that we don't have. Alright, debrief of the night, because I have not updated at all.
Yeah.
Basically tonight we went to Windjammer. I was in a bit of a rush. It's a long story. There was an emergency thing that I needed to take care of.
She was an amazing crew member.
Yeah, I went above and beyond for my team today. We went to dinner at the Windjammer. Normally for us, Windjammer is $3 and we have to go after 8 p.m. so really only for dinner. But today we went with our friends as guests and they're all higher ups, so we didn't have to pay anything.
That was very lucky. Thank you guys.
Thanks guys.
You're watching this. Thank you very much.
Thanks for dinner. Now we're eating noodles that are super yummy.
It's been a while since dinner now. 4 hours, 5 hours.
We also are going an hour forward, so
it's technically half 1:30 right now. Yeah.
We played pool. We're eating noodles, so I'll say this is like $1. This is like $1.
Yeah.
So I'll add that in there because we got the free Windjammer. Really didn't spend that much money today. I did have to buy Wi-Fi. We're at port tomorrow, so hopefully I don't have to buy Wi-Fi tomorrow.
I also do tend to leave my Wi-Fi on. So I've spent a lot of money on Wi-Fi.
Eve does have.
You know what? I think it's on right now.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. But normally I leave it on.
Eve has a really bad habit of always leaving her Wi-Fi on.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining our little debrief and mukbang.
Cheers.
See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. We're in Tauranga today. We were actually supposed to be in Picton, New Zealand, and then they changed our itinerary, and now we're in Tauranga for the one and only time this contract. And of course we have a show tonight, so we can't really get off for that long. I'm gonna try to run after notes and tech because I at least want to touch land, grab a coffee, and see Tauranga. But I'm gonna tell you what I spend while I'm out on port. Port days are usually when I spend the most money because I want to get a good meal. But also on a show day, I tend to not spend that much money because we're technically in the theater for a lot of the day. It's raining and really cold actually. It's really windy. Okay, let's go shop. We're gonna shop around and maybe find some food because the weather's not great to go to the beach. Hey guys, I'm back from Tauranga, so I'm gonna let you know my expenses of the day. So we stopped at that little bakery and we had the best brownie and coffee. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So worth it. It was $14.30 in New Zealand dollars. And then I bought my little magnet souvenir, which was 9 New Zealand dollars. And then I had lunch and we had that really healthy bowl. It was 25 New Zealand dollars. I feel so content even though we only had like 2-ish hours off in Tauranga, but I feel like we really made the most of it. So in total, I spent $46.30 in New Zealand dollars. That is $28.27 US dollars, which I think is pretty great actually. That is not too bad to spend. I got a full meal, got some coffee and my little snack, and got a magnet. I think that's a pretty successful day. Right now, it's time to take a shower and get ready for shows. And I'll let you know if there's any more expenses for the rest of the day. To be honest, the only thing I will really buy if it's during a show is maybe like a soda or a little sweet treat from the slop chest in between shows. But besides that, I probably won't have any expenses for the night, but I will let you guys know the total at the end of the day.
Thank you, 5. This is a really great slice of broken pizza.
Alright, just finished 2 shows of Live Love Legs and it's time to go to bed. I'm gonna put in my total for the day right here. Literally the only thing that we did after I showed you Tauranga was I chilled in my room, got ready for the shows, and then of course had show food, which is obviously free on board, and that is the food that they give us after the shows. Still gonna bring you along for tomorrow. So I think we're in Napier, New Zealand. I'll let you guys know. It is time to hit the hay. I am exhausted, so see you tomorrow. We're in Napier, New Zealand. We had a bit of a wild morning. We're having a reblock in our shows tonight, so then we had to stay on board just in case we had rehearsal. It was a whole thing, but now we're free to go. Riding on the back of the shuttle. This is so fun. Hey guys, I'm back from Napier and I'm gonna show you guys a little haul of everything I bought. So of course, you guys know me, I stopped at Glasson's, but I actually did have a reason to purchase stuff today. We're having a Disney party and Eve and I are gonna go dressed as Woody and Buzz Lightyear. And so I bought this little bikini top for Buzz Lightyear, and then I got some little gold chain necklaces that are pretty simple to pair with a fancy outfit when I go out into guest areas. Then we went to Whitcoll's and we were obsessed with their book selection. They had so many books and I'd never seen Powerless in a paperback before, so I knew I had to get it. My girl Jewel, if you're watching this, she told me I need to read this because it's her new favorite book, so I did get it for her. And then while I was there, they also had little command hooks and I needed them to put up for my fairy lights because they keep falling, so that was kind of necessary. Then for the costume, I also needed face paints and brushes, so got that as well. That was 10 New Zealand dollars at the dollar store. And then you guys saw we stopped for a mini breakfast and coffee and a sweet treat. So with all of that combined, I'm about to do the math. In total, it was $94.32. of New Zealand dollars, and now I'm going to convert it to American dollars. I'm a bit scared. Alright, so that comes out to $57.59 in US dollars, and I'm not mad about it because I got everything I need for our Disney party and also got a brand new read. As you guys can tell, we definitely spend more on port days than we do on sea days, and later tonight we have a show, so I probably won't spend any more money for the rest of the day. And when you compare it to land life and also not paying rent, which is really nice, not paying for food for every single meal, when you look at it in that perspective, there are big pros to living in these tiny cabins because our cost of living is so much lower than it would be on land, and we're able to splurge on some things that we might want when we're in port. If I don't spend anything else today, then I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of how much I'm spending on board. Hello everybody! Today's gonna be the last day I bring you along to see how much I spend in a week. Today we are ported in Dunedin in New Zealand. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret, but I did forget to film yesterday. Yesterday we were in Wellington. To be honest, we did pretty much the same thing we did last Wellington, and I made a video all about that. I left my camera on the ship, but also since I'd already filmed Wellington, I figured let's just bring you along the next day. So let's bring you to Dunedin. This morning we started off with drill. We just finished drill, and now to go head over to Tech Run because we have 2 shows tonight of Beautiful Dream, and the only way I could get through drill was if I ran to the crew cafe and grabbed a coffee beforehand, so I'm gonna insert that amount right here. I'm really hoping we get time to get off in Dunedin. We definitely don't have time to enter the actual city of Dunedin, but maybe Port Chalmers, I think is how you say it, is the port that's right off the ship, so I might head over there. Also grab myself a coffee and like a little snack or something if Tech Run goes smoothly and we actually have time to get off. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting on the call to head over to Tech Run and then start our day. The purpose of this video is to show you guys how cool it is to live on board and the absolute pros of not spending as much money as I do on land. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do splurge when I'm in ports because I know that I'm not paying rent or have the expenses that I do when I'm back home. Don't know what else to tell you guys about, so I'll just bring you along on the day. Let's actually hope I spend money today because I would love to get off. That's the only way I'd spend money today. Oh! Forgot to tell you guys about bumper cars the other night. We had like a crew activity where we all played bumper cars and a bunch of the cast came and we were just bumping into each other. It was so much fun. That's another thing that's really fun about living on board is there's a ton of crew activities. That night we got free hot dogs from the little hot dog stand in the Seaplex, and then we got to do bumper cars, and we don't have to pay for any of that. That's just for crew welfare. If you're looking for it, there's probably an activity every day or every night, so it is a really fun perk of living on board is they definitely try to make it fun, so thanks to HR for that. So yeah, I did want to show there's a lot of designated crew activities where guests aren't around and we're able to do those things for free. So yeah, let's carry on with the video. morning. Not really good morning. It's 5:15 p.m. I just woke up from my show day nap and now it's time to do my hair before I go to the mess for dinner. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little recap of my day. So we got off in Dunedin, but we didn't have time to like actually go into Dunedin. We went to Port Chalmers, which is right when you get off the ship, and we went to a little cafe. The coffee was absolutely amazing. I also had a beef feta roll. It was really good in like a phyllo dough. I think I'm gonna buy a Wi-Fi package today because I would like to call my parents and I want to send a few voice notes and stuff, and I literally have 1 minute left of my free 120 minutes of Wi-Fi this week. But now it is time to do my hair and get ready for shows. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Why? Alright, because I'm about to spend some money. People are so loud here. We're about to start second show of Beautiful Dream for the night, and Eve just told me there's a Wi-Fi sale. So perfect. I might just buy some Wi-Fi for International Women's Day.
I actually don't know what it's for.
There's a crew buy one get one 300 minutes. So 600 minutes to use over 7 days for $30.
That's good.
I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's
what I did
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. I spent $60. So much money on these $60 packages. Not $60, this is 60 minutes.
Claudia, do you think I should get the 60 minutes plus 30 minutes for $4?
What is that?
Wi-Fi special.
Why?
International Women's Day. I guess.
Okay, I'll get it out. Decide with you later.
$30 for 60 minutes.
Oh, we're on. Anna's behind you.
Anna, what you
Anna, should I spend $30 for 600 minutes or should I spend $4 for 90 minutes?
That was only on
did that one time.
maybe they're adding more packages because when I looked
$60 but for 1,350 minutes.
1,000
for 60 days.
Okay, I'm doing the $30.
Yeah, I would do that.
600 minutes, $30. Now I can be connected to the world. It is now 5 minutes till the show time, so it's time to go. That was a big purchase. I only really made it because there's a special going on. This is my fan for between shows, during shows. It's so helpful. Let's go dance. Hey there guys, thank you again for following along on this video, seeing how much I would realistically spend while living on board a cruise ship. I've just done the math and it comes out to $156.42 that I've spent the past 5 days. There are some days where I might spend no money and some days I might spend $5 and some days I might spend $100. So every day is so different. I just wanted to bring you guys along on some days that I knew I was gonna make some fun purchases. I really hope you enjoyed this video and maybe saw some insight on what our expenses would be on board. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. You guys already know, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell so you're notified every time I make a post. My next post is very exciting. It is the long-awaited cabin tour that I keep getting requested, so stay tuned for that. You guys only know this because you stayed till the end of the video. And make sure you follow my Instagram so you're updated on where I am in the world. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having the very best day. See you soon!